What's up guys, DAVECHER here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the trick inward lunar backflip. So here's an example of the trick. Alright, so there was an example of the trick. So before I get into this tutorial, I want to say yes, I am back with these tutorials. I'm thinking about alternating on Tuesdays between the 30 minutes to lay series and these tutorials. So let me know down below if you think that's a good idea, if I should one Tuesday do a tutorial and then the next Tuesday do like a 30 minutes to lace. But yeah, let's just get into this tutorial. So for this one, it is a fairly advanced trick, so you're going to want a really good lunar balance Kendama. In this one, I'm going to be using the squab because the squab is insane for lunars and it's got that lunar balance hole, so that's why it's so crazy for lunars. But other than that, there's not much else you're going to need. Before we actually go over this trick, there's one trick you might want to know before this, and that is a simple pull-up like this to inward lunar. So usually you would pull up to inward lunar the traditional way, just like that. But you can also learn a way where you spin the Ken slightly, you pull it up and it does a backflip motion, and then you land it on inward lunar. If you learn this first and get really comfortable with this, it will make the backflip a lot easier. So if you can try and learn this, it'll make the backflip a lot easier. And this is a little bit easier than the backflip because the Ken isn't doing as much of a rotation as it would with a backflip. So there's not as much momentum that you need to catch. So this is a really good way to warm up for it, and if you can get comfortable with these, like I said, it's going to make the backflip that much easier. So just get these down, and now let's move on to the actual backflip. So you're going to just be in normal inward lunar position like this, and with this trick there's not many tips I can give. Really, it's just all about the timing. So the timing is really important in this trick. So what you're going to do, pull up to inward lunar, and you're going to bend your knees, give it a flip this way, the opposite way of a normal inward lunar flip. But what you're going to do is you're going to give it a really lofty and really slow flip. So like slow like that slow. You don't want to do a quick flip like that because it's going to be a lot harder to catch. So don't do a flip like that. Do a lofty, slow flip because it's going to be a lot easier to time it, and it's going to give you a lot more time to spot it up. So do that slow lofty flip, get comfortable with that, and from there you can actually work on the timing and actually catching it. So do that slow lofty flip. What I like to do is when I see the big cup at this position right here, that's when I start getting ready for it. You have to time it perfectly so that the edge of the cup doesn't hit the tama, because if it hits the tama like this, it's going to fall off. So you need to time it a bit slightly later than that, so it just smacks right on there. When you're first learning it, you can try and let it slightly hit the edge and try and save it. So let it hit the edge and save it like that. But if you want to get clean at these, you got to really get the timing perfect so that it just smacks right on there. So get the timing perfect. And as you can see there, I was a bit late, so that's why it didn't stick on. See if I can get one here. There we go. That one was a bit sketchy. As you see, it started tilting this way, so I had to save it. When you're first learning them, that's going to happen a lot, and they'll just get cleaner as you go, as you practice more. So these took a really long time for me to learn, so don't expect to learn this trick really quickly. It's definitely an advanced trick, so take your time on it. Make sure to do that super lofty and slow flip. Make sure to try and get that timing perfectly right. And sometimes when you catch it, you might have to lean forward a little bit to try and save it. This trick takes quite a bit of concentration to land and quite a bit of focus. So make sure you bend your knees as well, because bending your knees is really going to help with the landing, as you see there. So yeah, main points, like I said, lofty flip, work on that timing. The timing just comes with practice, and bending your knees, of course. So that's pretty much it for this first tutorial back. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to tell me in the comment section below. Also leave your tutorial suggestions for the next tutorial down below. And yeah, hopefully it helped. If it did, like I said, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.